What is FOMO? Again, it's abbreviated for fear of missing out. And what is the fear of missing out in the stock market?
Become 1% better every day. Make sure we become financially free, and make sure we become profitable day traders. And
I didn't take them because they don't follow my strategy. So if they don't follow my strategy, there's no reason for me to be risking any money.
So we need a break. We need some sunlight. We need some fresh air. So I came out here, do a little golfing.
We had 2 trade ideas marked out, but we didn't take them because they do not follow our rules and they do not follow our strategy.
Good morning, LH family. I hope y'all are doing amazing, and I hope y'all are having a great start to your morning. My name is Lester Hernandez. I am a 17-year-old entrepreneur who owns a window cleaning business and also does day trading and also does video content for you guys. Today it is January 13th. It is a Monday. It is 9 a.m. on the dot, 30 minutes away from market open. And I just wanted to come out here, tell you guys to make sure you guys are doing what we set ourselves to. Become 1% better every day. Make sure we become financially free, and make sure we become profitable day traders, and make sure we become 1% better, not just in trading, but in our life and our whole system. Everything that involves us, make sure we become 1% better. Also, make sure that you exercise this puppy right here. Your brain is the most strongest muscle in your whole body. If you exercise it every day and every day, all it can do is get stronger, get better. Once it's strong, man, nobody can beat you off of that boat you're on. It's not called ego. It's just called confidence and knowing what you're capable of. Make sure you manifest, because that's one of the biggest exercises that you can do. When you manifest, you tell yourself you're something before you are it. Don't let yourself down. Be motivated. Stay disciplined. If you're taking a trade, make sure it's A+ setups. If you're not taking a trade, make sure you're still journaling, because just because you didn't take a setup doesn't mean you didn't have a setup. All right. I hope y'all have a good one. I hope you'll have a productive day. And thank you very much to all the love and support that I've been getting.
I'll stay tonight with you.
This is our studio.
What's up, everybody? So like you guys can see, I didn't end up getting no trade whatsoever. I had some ideas marked out on MNQ and on US 30. I did not take them, even though they're both playing out. The reason I didn't take them is because neither of them are my strategies. They were some ideas, but none of them have a liquidity sweep, and none of them, well, at least both of them, they have a market structure shift and a fair value gap to retest off of. But I don't have my liquidity sweep, and we are already trading out of this zone. And then over here, we never had a liquidity sweep. So I didn't take them because they don't follow my strategy. So if they don't follow my strategy, there's no reason for me to be risking any money. It's just money that I can save and use for another trade whenever I need it. So I'm gonna keep y'all posted. What's up, everybody? So we are officially off the FBA Capital team today. We didn't take any trades. We didn't even get any of our confluences, any of our confirmations. We had 2 trade ideas marked out, but we didn't take them because they do not follow our rules and they do not follow our strategy. So we have to act like we're soldiers. We have to keep our ammunition for whenever we have a soldier to shoot at. But for us, we have to keep our money safe. That way, whenever we do have an A+ setup and the right trade to take, we have that money to be able to spend. Don't spend it on a half-ass trade. Make sure you're patient. Make sure you take a deep breath, and make sure you are coming into the mind with an open head and a fresh start, because you can't come into the market with stuff in your head. You have to come in here fresh, block out all the noise, and do what you know you can do, which is react to what the market gives you, not what you want the market to give you.
What's up, family? I wanted to come out here after I'm done with the stock market, because we've been reading the stock market for about 2 hours, all but your freaking candles. So we need a break. We need some sunlight. We need some fresh air. So I came out here to do a little golfing because I spent like $35-$40 on this baby. So I want to make sure I get a good use of it. I wanted to also come out here and talk to you guys about one of the biggest things that I had to learn in my trading career when I first started, and it was how not to have any FOMO. What does FOMO mean? FOMO is abbreviated for fear of missing out. And what does that mean? That means that we're scared of missing out on whatever move is happening in the market. Let me tell you a little story about when I started trading. When I started trading, I thought of this thing as like, if somebody's already doing it, why don't I just buy their Discord and take signals off of them? So that's what I did. That's exactly what I did. I bought myself a Discord of somebody who is very, very, very profitable to this day still. And the way that I traded was, okay, when he enters, I'm going to enter once I see he's making money. That way I know that the trade is working. But guess what? Okay, let's say he entered at $1,000, like the price being at $1,000. I would enter when the price was like at 1,020. So I would enter once it was 20 points up. So he had his stop loss here. I had my stop loss here. So when the market got close to my stop loss, or even when it went down a little bit, I would exit the trade. So that meant that he knew his strategy. He knew what he was doing. He knew where to put his stop loss and where to put his take profit at. He already had the experience and he already had the knowledge of his strategy to know that it's got to go down a little bit before it goes up. That's how it goes. Before you go down, you got to go up and then you go down. Before you go up, you got to go down and then you'll go up. So when the market will go down, I would get out the trade because I would be scared because I had no idea what I was trading. So I would end up losing like $500 to $1,000. Well, this fool right in front of my face, or live in front of my face, he would make $5,000 to $10,000 in that same trade that I just lost $500 to $1,000. But why was that? Because when I came into the market, I thought that I was just going to make money and I was never going to take an L, and that I was just going to make money. Everybody comes into the market thinking that way. So I was afraid of missing out on what somebody was already making money on. So that's one of the biggest lessons that you guys need to learn. Don't be afraid of missing out on a move because that move may not be meant for you. Think about it this way, all right? This is how I want you to think of the stock market from now on once you watch this video, okay? Do math calculations. In a month, we have 30 to 31 days. We'll do 30. In a month, we have 4 weekends. In each weekend, we have 2 days. So 4 times 2, that's 8. 30 minus 8, that's 22. So what does that mean? We have 22 trading days in a month. We have news, we have this, we have that, but we have 22 trading days in a month. All right. Let's say out of those 22 days, you only focus on finding your strategy and making sure that each trade you take is with your strategy. Let's say you only end up with 5 trades in a month. All right. Let's say each trade you took was an A+ setup though. With my A+ setups, I make up to $750 to $1,000 per trade. So what does that mean? If I only took 5 A+ setups that make me $1,000, you know how to do math. You know what that equals to. It equals to 5,000. Now let's say I make 5 trades of 750. 750 plus 750, that would be 1,500, okay? And then you do another 750 plus another 750, that's another 1,500, okay? 1,500 plus 1,500, that's 3,000. 3,000 plus the last trade of 750 would be 3,700. Do you know how much time some people have to work for $5,000? Some of them that only make minimum wage, they have to work up to 2 months, almost 2 months and a half. That's a little exaggerated, but for somebody my age, they have to work 2 months to be able to make $3,000. then they've got to work 2.5 months to be able to make $5,000. So think about that. It's not about quantity, because if you take 20 trades and you lose 15 and you win 5, you'll be nowhere near break even. But if you take 5 trades, you lose 2, you win 3, bro, you're up. You're up. You know, this is all about a probability game, which is why we have all the confirmations and all the levels that we read, because once we have all these things, that's when we accept the risk, and that's when we are actually willing to take the trade, right? So think about it as quantity over quality is not the right choice, because if you have 20 trades, you lose 15 and you only win 5, you'll be nowhere near break even. But if you focus on quality over quantity, you'll have 5 A+ setup trades that make you 5,000 or make you 3,000, and you won't even have to worry about any losers. Yes, you'll be bored throughout the whole month because you're only looking for A+ setups, but guess what? You're not gonna have to make an L video. You're not gonna have to post yourself taking an L. You're not gonna have to go into the rest of your day and being like, damn, I took an L. Just be like me today. Some people in the FBA Capital team, they took trades, they took W's, some took L's, and guess what I did? I just sat on my hands. I didn't see what I wanted. I didn't see what I needed. So what did I do? I said, I don't give a fuck about you, and I don't want nothing to do with you. So I just sat on my hands and didn't take a trade. Prefer to be break even on the day than to be down, and prefer to have quality trades over quantity, and that will make your trading so much better. What's up, family? I just wanted to talk to you guys a little bit while I'm out here editing the video in this nice sunset that we're having up here. So yeah, as y'all can see, got my computer up there. I got it on top of the cloth because this is a glass table and it gets a little cold and I don't want my computer getting fucked up. But we're going to talk about what is today's video about. I talked about it earlier already, but today's video is about how to overcome FOMO. And what is FOMO? Again, it's abbreviated for fear of missing out. And what is the fear of missing out in the stock market? Well, in the stock market, there's moves that go up and there's moves that go down, which we are trying to catch once we are in our trading zone. And there's a lot of times that you may have a strategy like me. In my strategy, I have a liquidity sweep, market structure shift, then I have a fair value gap, a retest to that fair value gap, and then another retest. So I have 5 things that I need to happen before my trade, and if those 5 things don't happen before my trade, I'm not hopping in. You want to know something? Most of the time what the market does is that it gives me 4 confirmations, but it doesn't give me my final confirmation. So what does that mean? It means that I can't enter into that position. What ends up happening once I can't be able to enter that position? Well, what ends up happening is the market goes in that direction that I thought it would go, but I wasn't able to capitalize on it. Why? Because it didn't give me my last confirmation. So when I first started trading, that stuff happened to me a lot, and it still happens to me to this day. And when that stuff happened to me, I would press buy. I'll press buy or I would press sell when I saw that it was already taken off, and I was like, okay, I can enter here. I'll have a proper risk management and everything. Guess what? I got stopped out. Why? Because in my strategy, I have 5 confirmations, and if it only gave me 4, there's a reason why, because it's not an A+ setup. Most of the time, it'll stop me out, and I'd say about 75% of the time, 70% of the time, it goes and stops me out, and then it goes right in the direction that I said, you know? So don't be afraid to miss out on the move. Like I told you guys earlier, if you miss out on the move, it wasn't meant for you. Like I tell you guys, if I enter on that position, I can say there's a 75% chance that I'm going to lose and a 25% chance that I'm going to win. Why? Because I know what I have to do, I know what I have to wait for, and I know what I'm looking for. If you end up missing a move, then so be it. There's plenty of days in a year that you can have to be able to trade. Like I told you guys, in a month we have 22 trading days. That's taking out the weekends and all that stuff. We have news in those 22 days, but still, you have another day to come back to the stock market. Like I told you guys, a great analogy that I like to use is I'm a soldier, because in the stock market, it's you versus you. So you're a soldier pretty much. So what does that mean? I have to keep my rounds. I have to keep my ammunition. I can't just shoot at a tree because I want to practice my aim. You know, yes, I need to practice, but if I already know how to shoot the gun, if I'm at war already, I know how to shoot a gun. So I'm not going to shoot a tree just to fuck around, you know. What if I have a soldier in front of me and I'm fucking around? You know, they're going to fuck me up, you know, and that's how you get stop hunted. You know, now let's say I start shooting my ammo and I run out of ammo, and then there's soldiers in front of me and I got no more ammo. That's what I mean in the stock market. Keep your money safe, because that's what it is. You're trading against millions, trillions. There's probably not even a name for the amount of people you're trading against. So treat it like you have to keep your money safe. Treat it like you're safe, that has a code and all those things. Once you need to open that safe, make sure that you need a real reason to open it. That's why it's a safe, because we keep safe things in there. So make sure you keep your profits safe. That way, when you do have that A+ setup, when you do get all 5 confirmation levels, boom, take off, press the trigger. Don't be afraid, accept the risk. Those are the trades that once you enter, you don't even feel any fear. You don't feel any nervousness. You don't feel any anxiousness. Why? Because you've seen these setups, you've back tested these setups, and you know what's going to happen if you take those trades. But don't be afraid of missing out. Plenty of days in a year to be able to trade, and there's plenty of times that you can come back to the stock market. Today is today, tomorrow is tomorrow, and yesterday was yesterday. All 3 of those days you had a day to trade, so why won't you have one the day after that? You know, think about it. Keep your ammunition safe, and peace, people. What's up, family? So this is where the vlog comes to an end. I don't have anything else to really show you guys, and it's almost 9 o'clock over here where I'm at, and there's a game that's about to get started. I'm a huge football fan, not just a football fan, but I also love enjoying time with my family in the couch, watching the game, screaming and just laughing with each other, having a blast, because yes, we're day traders, and yes, we want to become that 1%. We want to become millionaires. But you have to remember that your family is your family. And the same way you are not here to live 1,000 years, they're not here to live 1,000 years either. So enjoy those moments, enjoy those little things, because when you don't have your family members, promise me, trust me, that you will remember my words, that you will miss them more than anything, because you didn't enjoy those moments with them. That's besides the point. I'm not about to be a therapist and everything, but I just want to say thank you one more time. I know I say it a lot, but thank you so much to all the people that have been showing me love and support. You guys have no idea how good this makes me feel. When I started this YouTube stuff, like I told you guys, I don't post these videos to become famous, to become the next TJR, to become like a really popular person. I just post them so I can keep myself up to these things every day and make sure that I'm actually staying disciplined and motivated to do these things. Because like I told you guys, we day trade from 9:30 a.m. to 11 a.m. and then after that, I don't have anything else to do but hang out with my family, and I also have a little bit of time to bring you guys along with me. So that's why I love being able to make content, day trade, and to be with my family. But have a great night. I hope tomorrow goes amazing for you guys. Remember, tomorrow is the same as yesterday, and today is going to be the same as tomorrow. Why? Because we will follow the same system. We will stay disciplined, because why? We have rules and we have a pretty much checklist that we need to follow. Remember, don't give up on your goals. because no one else is going to build that dream life for yourself but you and only you. God bless you all. Have a great night.